Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here, back with another episode of Let's Learn Bobs and Angels for Factorio. And I am over in the far reaches of our base because we have on our to-do list some Invar that we wanted to make. And I've done a little bit of groundwork, but first I do want to point out not only do I play games, but I also write some stuff. And my very first book should be released on Amazon as we speak. If not, bear with me until next week. But I will pop a link to it down below if you are interested. It is a space fantasy, so science fiction with magic. If that piques your interest, do check it out. It is Void Mage by Owen Norris. Yes, that is my proper name, Owen Norris. O Norris, hence Onerous. That is where the tag comes from. Now, after that shameless self-plugging, let's quickly run over where we're at. So I've set up this little bit of area here. We've got some stuff in here. We'll run through that quickly because we are doing Invar. And Invar requires nickel and steel ingots. So steel ingots, I'm going to cheat this a little bit, and we're just going to go iron ore into iron ingots, and then iron ingots into steel ingots, and then the steel goes into the Invar. Here we go. And then for the nickel, the base version of nickel ingot requires carbon monoxide, which is not difficult to get, but here we go. You can do it with carbon and purified water, or I think there's just a coal version somewhere. No, maybe that was carbon dioxide anyway. Yes, so carbon and water can make you carbon monoxide, and it makes a fair bit amount of it. But instead of doing that, I thought we'd do this second version of nickel smelting, which uses a nickel cathode. And all that is processed nickel and sulfuric acid in a chemical furnace, which we haven't actually used, so that'll be a little bit of fun. So to that end, we just have our sulfuric acid coming in for the nickel cathodes. We've got iron ore and nickel ore. I will point out this here is full of 50,000 rubite chunks because I copied and pasted this station, and well, unfortunately I didn't change the name before a train came, and I turned away for a minute and I came back and this is full of rubite. Anyway, these things happen. I'm just going to leave that there as a monument to my error. I could just destroy it, but I won't. One other thing I've done is I've set up a nickel ore production over here. So a single ore filtering with nickel, so it's saphirite chunks and rubite chunks, and that creates nickel ore with a crystal catalyst. I'm not going to use that just yet. We do have just a whole bunch of nickel ore over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so there's around what's that, 180,000 nickel ore here. So we will be setting that up. That train is ready to go, and it will deliver until we run out, but honestly I don't think we're going to need that much Invar plate, so I'm not too worried. But when that does run out, we will then move over to this. I've just set this up because my kind of plan moving forward is, as I need a new ore that I haven't got a single ore sorting setup for, I will then just off camera make that, because yeah, it's not very exciting. As you can see, it's just a bunch of ore sorters with the correct catalyst and the correct couple of raw ores, whether that's chunks or crushed at this stage. So that is everything. I think that is pretty much all, and we are basically ready to go. We do have to put some trains actually in here to get it going. There we go. Alright. And this one needs... Yes, I did grab a couple of them. Let's put the rest of them over here away. And then we'll pop these guys down here. Except for this one. Hang on, not this one. Yep, because we already have a train ready for the nickel ore. Alright, so this is our iron ore. So we want to empty our cargo there, and our iron ore is way over here. Iron ore loading. Looks like we're having some problems with that. But look, you just do your thing. Let's go quickly run over here and see what is the problem. What is the problem indeed? We are out of mineral catalysts. Well, well, well. Is that because we are out of materials? It does look that way, doesn't it? Ah, okay. We are massively out. We've sort of heaps of slag slurry. So what is the problem? Are we out of coal? That does seem to be the issue, doesn't it? And we're out of coal because well, we're not out of coal. All right, let's go fix that issue because that will be a problem for our iron ore. Let us run down over to our material byproduct processing. Yes, we've got a heap of slag slurry, that's fine, but we're not turning it into mineral sludge because we don't have the coal to put back in the filters. And now I wonder where we're actually getting that coal from. If we're not getting it from the base down the bottom, I wouldn't even have a clue where it's coming from. Did we set up some kind of crazy coal fuel starter coke? Oh, we did. Okay, well, I think this is going to be the issue right here. You, my friend, need to actually pick up from down here. No, not that. Well, I guess we'll put that one in there. There we go, and full cargo. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Just 2K. We're gonna fill it. All right. And then go to there. So actually, we don't need to be here in the end. Now, just make sure I set up. Yes. So we've got this arrangement that is evening out the coal across there. Why is it not putting it in here though? Ah, now I remember why this had the 2K. Because we had limited the amount of coal that was in the back wagon. Don't ask me why, I honestly don't remember now. If coal is greater than or equal to 2000, no, not 200, 2000. So, yep, how much coal's in there? 2K. Coal. Manual auto. Alright, well you come up here and let's see what the issue is. 46K in there. There is some amount of coal in there. When it comes up here, we'll catch it and just see what's going on. What are the chances of it actually killing me? I can see it coming in on the mini-map. There we go. Alright. Here it is. Let's put you on manual. Let's see what is going on here. Alright. Honestly, let's just fill you up because I don't want this to happen ever again. Just the double clicks. The double clicks are killing me. There we go. Okay. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that, I say. Click around here and we'll filter that fully, and then we'll just now change this to full cargo because we've got heaps of coal ready to go. Alright, so that then should have this kicking back off, which will have this kicking back off. Yep, alright. Wow, that is... I'm glad we caught that, but that is going to really hamper our Invar in the short term. Because this should be going to the iron ore. Yep. And that's probably enough. We'll let you go there and just start that iron ore back up. Because we desperately need that so that we can make our the stuff that we're making. What are we making? Invar. I really want to make some Invar so that we can make some of the more advanced roboport stuff. Alright. let's cruise on back, and we'll just try and set up the Invar. See how we go. We might have to clear out some biters as well. But hey, it's been a while since we've plonked down the old plasma turrets. Why not? Why not kill some more of them? It's quite a hefty base, isn't it? Let's. I think I left them in the construction train, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. All right. So here we have a nice little block. We'll need one back here, and probably want to power that up. Never one where we need it. All right. Just pop another one here. Let's get those repairs going. I think we have actually set off the attacks from over yonder. Yeah, so it does mean that I do need to put in another section up here. They are just kind of gathering. Oh yeah, look at that, behemoth spitter. I mean, it's probably no surprise that they're starting to spawn. I do need to actually just rip these guys out though. Otherwise I'm not going to have any to place down. I think the plasma turrets should be able to handle that for now. There we go, alright. Let's get one here, let's get one here. Whoa, alright. We're getting some friendly fire. Let's deactivate those ones. That was some unintended consequences. There's another one. Alright. Come on guys. We don't want you to do that. That wasn't playing nice, buddy. Sure the distinction doesn't really help the spitters much. The spitters? No, the biters much. There we go. All right. And the last one's there. Okay. Let's get our not the trees. Well, I don't want all that jazz. That's fine. Don't do that. Okay. Well, there goes the base. We did lose a few things, which is a little sad, but life goes on. I'm sure we've got a million turrets made back in the base to replenish our stock. Let's see. If all this is going to plan, we are going to just rip out some trees so we can see what we're doing. Alright, so this is iron ore, nickel ore, and sulfuric acid. We do have sulfuric acid somewhere. We can send you to actually go pick it up. Nope, not cargo. Empty cargo. And sulfuric acid is just down here. Not too shabby. Full cargo. Looks like we've got some sulfuric wastewater there. Ready to go. Alright. Yep, we'll keep the robots busy. Since I've upgraded to the robots Mark II, obviously our power consumption for them is pretty high. So I do have to keep that in mind. Now, let's see what we want to do. We need to make steel and nickel. Alright, so we are just doing a very, very basic steel here in that we are smelting straight from ingots. And so this makes 24 iron ore. 24 iron ore. Yeah, 24 ingots in 4 seconds. And this uses 24 ingots in 4 seconds. Yep, cool. We do need some oxygen in there. Oxygen. Yep. Alright, so this is going to need oxygen. This is going to need, well, they're both actually going to need some fuel. We didn't even think about fuel, did we? Well, if we're going to need fuel, we might as well get carbon. I feel bad not doing that, so let's just copy this whole thing, except maybe not our little mistake there. Let's copy that, and we can paste that there. And we'll use this to bring some carbon in. And then we, I don't feel so bad. We're not cheating out the other stuff. Alright. This one is going to be Invar carbon unloading. Unloading. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Invar carbon unloading. Let's pop a train in there. Looks like we have exceeded the maximum reach of that. Where can we fit it in? Fit it in there. Alright. So this is going to be just an absolute ton of carbon. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah. We do have a fair bit, I think. Carbon, full, and then up here, carbon, empty. Alright. Forgot, I did forget that we needed to fuel these crazy things. Alright. So in that case, what I'm going to do is we're going to do iron ingots from that, and we can put a requester chest right here. We're going to have that feed both ways, and you are going to be requesting carbon, my friend. Carbon, there it is, let's say 100 carbon. I'm not sure what a stack of carbon is, I think it's 200. Let's put a stack, we've got cargo bots here. Now we need to do 6 a second of these, so let's put in a couple of them, and I guess power pole in the middle. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's going to drop like that. So that is that, and then we need, this needs 8 processed iron in 4 seconds, which I believe was 2 of these. Yep, that is 4 in 4 seconds. What do I need, sorry? I need 2 a second, and this is producing 1 a second. Yeah, that's right. That is right, alright. And of course that's what makes this not be able to put right next to each other, which is a little bit sad. Anywho, we do that, and then that just means we need, coming in here, some of that. Might as well do that, so we've lined up all our power poles, like so. And this is then going out, and we are still going to belt that. Yes, that is correct. Alright. How many is this producing? This is producing 6 in 4 seconds. Crafting speed of 2 is 6 in 2 seconds, so 3 a second. Alright, so to fill that we would need 10 of these. It's actually not that crazy. That's 2 belts of iron ore. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is half a belt of steel. That's probably, honestly, that's probably enough. We don't need that much Invar, do we? Worst case, we can copy that and paste it on the other side. Alright, so let's just double check that this is the iron ore. It is, cool. Alright, I'm actually going to use this one. Because if we put another one up the other side, oh no, it's crazy. There we go. Alright. That is what we are doing. There we go. So that's all powered up. They have no fuel because we don't have any carbon yet. We do have carbon now. We don't have them covered by that. I feel like, yeah, I think 5 is probably still enough. But we'll put another 5 in here. There we go. Now we have 10 bots to deliver the stuff in there. Now on the other side we need to do some nickel refining. And let's just start that here, shall we? All right. So this is turning nickel ore, and okay, that's right. We're not doing straight to nickel anymore, are we? We have decided to be smart-ish. Well, I guess we go there. We can work with it. So this is doing processed nickel. Yep. And that's the usual rate of 4 into 2. Yep. In 2 seconds. And then from here we need the new thing, chemical furnace. Do I have them? Here we go. Okay. So these guys are feeding into a chemical furnace. And this chemical furnace is making nickel cathodes. Alright, so we do need to have you a 1 higher, unfortunately. And we need to put that there then. There we go, like that. Now, what did I say? Nickel cathodes. I just put a blast furnace there, didn't I? Foolish. We need a chemical furnace. That one. Chemical furnace making nickel cathodes. That actually can't go there. Just go there. So you can go there. Alright, doesn't look quite as good, but it does at least work. I don't think we can actually reach to the next one. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, definitely let's marry those up centrally. So this is going to be the arrival of sulfuric acid. There we go. Alright. So sulfuric acid is in, our nickel is going that way, of course. Let's get a couple of these. And we do need them going across like that. Alright, so you're getting processed nickel and sulfuric acid. You are then making nickel ingots from nickel cathodes. Alright, let's have a look at some numbers here though. So this needs 4 processed nickel in 6 seconds. 4 processed nickel in 6 seconds. What craft speed here? That's 2, and those are 1.5. Alright, so this would need 4 in 3 seconds. This is producing 4 in 4 seconds. 1.5. That's actually producing 3. Hang on, 1.5 speed crafting. Brain is going funny. So this is producing 3 in 2 seconds. So 6 in 4 seconds. And what did I say this needed? This needed 4 in 3 seconds. 8 in 6 seconds. 8 in 6 seconds, and this is producing 3 in 2 seconds, so 4.5. Yeah, actually, it is pretty close to that arrangement. We need Mark III ovens. All right, I want to see if I actually researched them. We have. I should be making them. With a crafting speed of 2, these would be producing 2 a second. And what did I say this needed? 1 a second. No, 8 in 6 seconds. 8 in 6 seconds. So, oh man, I've confused myself. Let's go back to basics. So this is producing needs 4 nickel in 6 seconds. That is 2 in, no, let's start with 4 in 6 seconds. But the speed of 2 needs 8 in 6 seconds. So that is a bit more than 1 a second. But it's not 1.5 a second. And this is producing 1.5 a second as is. So actually it is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is actually that. Someone I'm sure will correct me if I'm wrong. But this is producing 1.5 a second, so 3 in 2 seconds, so in 6 seconds this produces 9, and this is using 8 in 6 seconds, so that is good. Alright, now that we've totally confused ourselves and wasted a lot of time, we're going to see that this now produces 24 cathodes in 6 seconds, so 4 a second, 4 cathodes a second, and this is using 6 cathodes a second, 12 cathodes a second with a crafting speed of 2. Okay, so if this is producing 4, we need 3 of these to support 1 of them, which is a little unfortunate, I think, based on the fact. Actually, no. I'm stuck in normal normal inserter mode, but we don't need normal inserters, do we? We have super fancy inserters. I lost alt mode. There we go. It's back. We have super fancy inserters that can do all kinds of angles. That's right. Look at that. You can go to there, and you can go to there. In fact, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And you need to go to there. So what I say these are producing, by the way, these are producing 2, 4 a second. Yeah, so one fast stacking soda will be fine. You, my friend, are in need of one of these. We'll just plonk it there next to the PowerPoint. PowerPoint, there we go. That's the technical term. Well, let's just do that. There we go. Oh, we don't have power poles there. So that then is producing how much? 6 ingots a second, 12 ingots a second. Wowee, that is pretty good. All right, let's copy that. And I don't even think we need another one of these, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Because why not? Quite like this little arrangement. It seems nice. Seems nice. So, we do need to get these guys connected to the logistics network so that they can have some fueling. Why is there no carbon in the network? What have I selected here? Is that solid fuel? Carbon, carbon, carbon. I may need to... I may need to actually put them in passive providers. Yes, that's right. We just have regular ones at the moment. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze then, but it was to no avail. I had some passive providers that I had chucked in here. I thought, oh no, I'm still carrying them around. All right. This will make a difference. There we go. And this is going to have the issue where they're going to pick up from that one first. Yeah, look, I don't care. I am not going to waste my time worrying about that. But what I am going to waste my time worrying about is why we haven't got any stuff in yet. Did I not set the nickel train? No, we already have a nickel train over here. Nickel train, there we go. Alright. Nickel ore loading until full, and then come on over here and run me over until empty. Go. And our train over here is still waiting at the iron ore loading. Let's get off there. So let's see, how is our mineral catalyst looking? We have some, yeah. Just can you just go please to the iron ore station? And you can just go to iron plate station. Which train do we want? Yeah, that's good. Alright. You are the Invar guy, yeah. Hopefully we'll see our... There it is. think that's him. Yeah, that's him. Mineral catalysts. And let's get them flowing. And we'll start getting some iron ore. Alright. We do have a few thousand iron ore. I'm just going to send him over, and we'll at least get to see this working. Because the next step we need, of course, is let's actually flip these around the other way because they're never going the right way. What we need is to have something here that does the thing we need, which is let's pop there. It is Invar. Titanium would be nice. We know we need induction furnace, don't we? We are melting the Invar. Do I have any induction furnaces? I forget the induction furnace. Silly me. Alright, there's our iron ore coming in. Do we have any induction furnaces? That looks like an induction furnace. Yeah, alrighty. We have 9 induction furnaces. And here we go. We've got our first small amount of iron ore coming through. So I've got some more carbon coming in. And of course, we haven't actually hooked that up. There we go. So, how is this working? You're working. You are not working because you have no carbon. Okay, we may have choked a little bit on that. In fact, we need coke. Alright guys, my bad. I'll admit that was a problem. This one, it's just the same as our chunks situation all over again, isn't it? Alright. Only a third one. Alright, this is what we're doing. This is the old school way of doing it. That Bagless pointed out to me, yes. We can empty everything into there, and then we can grab everything with our full inventory, look at that. And ditch what we can into these. There we go, and there we go, okay. And it's like they were never here. We'll leave that as a monument to our stupidity. Let us change this around to coke loading. Coke loading until full. Get rid of you. And yeah, let's go. Why don't you go to get some coke? Well, it'll work. Don't worry, it'll work. We'll grab all our stuff back. And look at that, we'll just have this 100,000 carbon just laughing at us alongside our 50,000 beautiful, oh, well, at least this works with carbon, but I'm going to change that to coke because we don't have carbon coke. There we go, we don't actually have carbon coming in anymore. So let's likewise change that to 200 carbon. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And we'll change all these other ones. Sorry, 200 coke, man. I am just totally confused. So these are all now requesting coke. Wonderful. You all now have coke. You need oxygen. Ah, we forgot about the oxygen, didn't we? How much oxygen a second are you using? You're using 15, 30 a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150 oxygen a second. Wow, we had so much time and we've just mucked around. My brain is just frazzled today. Do we have air filters? And we have chemical plants. Loads of chemical plants. Alright. So 2 to 3 is the ratio of these to compressed gas. So you are making with the oxygen and nitrogen. You are making 100 in 2 seconds, and we need 150 a second. So we need 3 of these, which will actually need 5 of the air filters. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do something there. And I don't know. Something there. Yep. Alright, that's all good. Let's pipe that in. You are making compressed air. I don't know if it'll ever have another recipe, but that is the thing. We've got a flare stack here for our outputs. And let's do that. Copy that where it actually needs to go. That. There we go, and voila. Alright. Beautiful. You have oxygen, and you're about to get the coke you need. Now, hopefully this will keep using the carbon up that we have here to actually fuel this, because it's already got carbon in there, so it should, once that goes down, yeah, cool. So that carbon there won't go to waste, but the other stuff will. So, why isn't this working? That's working, that's not working because it's got no sulfuric acid. Of course we have no sulfuric acid because these things are facing the wrong way. Again, because I copied that from another thing. Alright. And we are firing. Now we just need to put in induction furnace. Let's put one in over this side. I'm in the way again. Of course I'm in the way. Alright. Now we are making molten Invar plus HI. Alright, let's do the search function. There we go. There it is. Molten Invar. It's making 360, so 90 a second multiplied by 2, 180 molten Invar a second for one of these. That's something, isn't it? And how much does it need? It needs 24 steel ingots, so 6 a second, so 12 a second for steel. We might as well just do that, just to even things up so they look nice and neat. We can power that up. So that is making, I can't believe that, 360, 90 a second by 2, oh yeah, 90 a second by 2, 180 a second. And do we have any casting machines? Arg. Casting machines, the final piece of the puzzle. Let's have a look. Casting machines, yay, alrighty. So we are getting 90 a second. Is this going to be 10 a second? Let's have a look. Invar, colors Invar, lead. Search. There it is. Invar uses 10 a second with a crafting speed of 2. It uses 20 a second, but we have 180, so we can actually support 9 of these. And 9 of these would be producing 18 a second, which seems like a decent rate, doesn't it? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did want to be able to expand this, didn't I? Well, honestly, I don't think we're ever going to need to, so we're not going to bother. Don't tell anyone. Alright, let's power these guys up. Something like that, I guess. I kind of wanted to have the output on this side. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Alright. And something like that. Okay, let's not power up here. Let's get these guys picking up from the far side. What did I say? These are producing 1 a second, 2 a second, 18 a second. We are going to need to offset some of them. And put you there. Alright. Let us copy that. Oops, we do need to do that. Alright, copy that. There, there, and there. Don't need that though. Okay, there is our Invar. We got it. It took us a little bit longer than I would have hoped, with a few minor stuff-ups. But here we are. Of course, there we go. Invar plate coming in, and we can start using that to make some exciting stuff, can't we? Yeah, that is crazy. I think we've got honestly got enough that we can just copy this like so. Whoops. There we go. Maybe we don't have enough steel for it. That's alright. But we will do that. And we'll do a little bit of a wobbly around here. And then we'll have roughly 2-ish belts. Alright, well, I'm just going to put in a loading station here, off camera, and that will be it. But we now have Invar plate. I'm going to just take that into the base, and as you can see, we actually don't have anywhere near enough steel to support that, but that's fine. We don't need that much Invar plate. This is still overkill for what we're going to use it for. But it's been fun. Another little outpost down, and the main reason is we're actually out of iron. Anyway, yeah, cool. As always, love to hear your comments down below. If you're into science fiction and love magic, then do check out my book. If the link's not in below when you're watching this, maybe next episode, which will be Monday, it should definitely be up and approved in Amazon for the Kindle. If you're in Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free. I will also have a paperback available if you are a little bit old school. So otherwise, I will catch you all on Monday, or tomorrow if you're into RimWorld.